Hello, hello.
Oh, is this thing on?
It should be on. It should be on. I'm trying to make the desktop audio a little louder so we can hear everyone clear. Welcome to episode 126, I believe, of the podcast. So today, for me at least, there's not much going on, so I don't know how long this will be. It's
Not a lot to talk about.
mostly there's not a lot to talk about, and I feel like there isn't a lot to talk about because
I agree.
I haven't
For
really
once,
I
I
haven't
agree.
I haven't really been keeping up to date. But I would like to use the podcast as a reminder of all the events going on. So if we survive an hour, that'll be good enough for me. But if anything, also I want to start the podcast earlier, around like 8 o'clock or 8:30, if it's all right with Vince, because I feel like you don't have to start at 9:30 since I am not working at the moment. But yeah, but that's something I can throw out later on. But besides that, yeah,
I'm not opposed.
and also remember that the number one thing about the podcast is the questions, and today there are zero. Never mind. Okay, as soon as I say something, there's questions. Good, because that is also a big time eater. What will you do when
a
you
big snake eater?
So what the hell did I do? Oh, I went to the burp. Full-time streaming as a job. Yeah, totally, man.
It's true. Be there, man.
So before we start off, like always, Vince, how you doing today, man? How was your day today?
Not too bad, man. It's been a uneventful work week, mostly, so that's good.
What's
No
up? Yeah,
complaints on this end.
awesome. Not much going on over here. I had a really good tuna sandwich. That was pretty cool, man. Homemade, sourdough, bread.
Still keeping up with it, huh?
Yeah, it was just tuna, like fucking like a spoonful, like a teaspoon of like olive oil, mayo, salt, and pepper, and that was good, man.
Yeah.
But
No one likes tuna sandwiches, man.
and then yeah, a bunch of cool stuff for Call of Duty came out today. So I don't know, today was not that bad. I went to the pet store to pick up cat food, saw some hamsters, and bought a new toy for the cat. And there's a couple waifus where, man, dude, the girls that work at like at Petco and PetSmart, it's so
always
hype,
bad.
dude. It's so sick, man. And it's always like some like guy that just got out of jail working there. It's like all the dudes are just like ex-convicts, and it's so sick, man. God bless. I might just
People
work
like
there,
us
dude.
and just waifus, dude. It's a dangerous place, man. And since we don't get out very much, it's even worse, dude.
Yeah.
That's like anytime I have to go out in public is just a disaster.
And there was like
So,
some like weird. Nah, he's not weird. He was cool. He was a cool guy. But like some dude that looked like he was like
some
he
weird
did-
guy
he
buying
just
cat food.
no, he was just like was returning his dog food because like his dog, like his dog was all cool, but he was just I don't know. I was just talking to that guy. It was just funny. It was a pretty funny engagement. But yeah, pets are cool, man. Animals are cool. But besides that, fuck, dude, I don't know how to start. So let's start off with actually, okay, I guess there's a lot to talk. No, not a lot to talk about, but we can go over some things, events that have been happening.
Definitely not a lot to talk about, but it's
And
okay.
we'll keep you in mind. You can return dog food. Yes, if your dog, you have a week. If your dog or cat does not like the food that, I mean, I don't know what pet store you go to, but usually like they no receipt guarantee. Like pretty much you can return. Because with Neko, I had to return like 2 until I found one that he liked. But that guy's a punk anyway, so.
It's a bougie cat, man. All my cats just eat whatever the fuck.
Yeah, that guy's a bitch, dude. I think Paul spoiled him with wet food. That's why, man. So it's Paul's fault. Anyway,
Paul's fault.
But so a couple events happened offline and online, and a couple events to me are really funny because a lot of other TOs, a lot of other TOs, have things, different opinions and all that shit to say about it. Where with me, honestly, I can really care less because it doesn't affect me in a way. It doesn't affect TTF in a way, and I can just, like I said, I can care less. But it's funny. But
it's good that you care at least a little bit. Then.
I care a little bit, but not to a point where I'm gonna like, fucking yeah. There's people out there that are like, it's crazy. But so I think the first one that happened, well, Vince told me that Red Bull Kumite is coming back. I didn't know that until Vince told me this morning. So
that is news as of today.
That's news as of today.
It's very new.
So I just saw a trailer and it looks like, I don't know. Okay, so I mean, I was skimming through the trailer, but I didn't watch it. It was just like on the side on Twitter. But so what I saw was, is it gonna be? Do they have the games lined up? I did see that there's gonna be like playable Guilty Gear there or something, or is Guilty Gear part of that lineup?
Basically, they're gonna have a playable Guilty Gear exhibition next month on the 22nd, and on the 23rd they're gonna have a Street Fighter Invitational. It's gonna be a certain number of people that are invited and one qualifier that's gonna be online, and that's basically it. That's all the information that's come out so far.
Okay.
So I mean, it's something. It's from an organization.
So
it's semi-respectable that
they gave us B-dubs. You know, like they gave us Buffalo Wild Wings. We didn't even know that it was there
I
until
didn't
the
even know there was
end.
gonna be food there and free drinks, by the way.
And
So
then they told us, and then like it was just the scraps, and they apologized for all of it. But I was like, dude, it wasn't even. It was like the bits, dude. It was like the best part of the fuck. It was just a
dude,
bunch of ranch
I
and the
went
bits,
back
dude.
and I got like 4 plates of that
Yeah,
shit,
that
dude.
shit
I
was
did not know
good,
what was
man.
going
We're all just like, it was so funny too, because like it was just
That
how
tournament was very
how
cool.
I
That was
see it. It's like, you know, everyone else is like, ew, that's gross, but then like you just see the table, it's all the TTF heads like just eating all
dude,
the
it's
fucking
hard,
garbage,
man.
dude.
Just grabbing 4 handfuls of vegetables,
Just
in our
me
pockets.
drinking the ranch in the back and just like, oh man, that was good. Telling
Yeah,
JB to do a dark slide or like a fuck yeah 900 off the
that,
ramp.
that guy couldn't do shit, dude. That guy wasn't about that life, dude.
That was
That
fun.
guy's a coward.
Yeah, that was a really fun tournament. I have nothing. I have nothing against the Red Bull tournaments. I mean,
I had my reservations at first before I saw their first event, and that was so long ago. And ever since, I'm in their corner, dude. Red Bull,
yeah,
they've done good by me basically every time so far.
like the only reason like they have like I have nothing against it because every event I've been to, I mean, it's run by Level Up, and I have nothing against them, and they always did a good job. I always had fun. Lord Chuck and Lord Alex Valley, believe it or not, like they always if you wonder where all that extra Red Bull goes, like it's just Jimmy or like Alex just like telling me to meet him behind the, he's like, you need this for your house? I was like, sure man, fuck it, dude. I mean, we
Shout out
all,
to Jimmy, dude. I do like Jimmy a lot.
yeah,
Jimmy's a
Jimmy's
cool.
tight. I mean, we all like I still hate esports because it's like to me it's very cringe and weird, but I mean it's
There are
just
different levels, you know.
there's
There are
yeah.
events that do it well, such as Red Bull, and there are events that go in the opposite direction. And yeah, that's all I really
Yeah.
got to say about that.
And speaking of the opposite direction, so that's something we can look towards too. So far it's just like Street Fighter, right? For Red Bull,
Those are the only 2 things that are announced, and that's probably the only 2 things that are going to happen.
Street Fighter and Guilty Gear.
I can't imagine they're trying to do a
Like
shitload of stuff.
yeah.
It's too shitty of a time. So, and these are both invitationals also.
I mean,
Besides the last chance qualifier that's going to be online to play in the next day,
yeah.
that's the only thing that's going to happen.
So I'm wondering if Red Bull is looking at the We Play tournament and saying that if we should do Tekken and Soul Calibur, because to me Soul Calibur was kind of out of nowhere, but it was still. I'm not talking about the event. I'm talking about the gameplay itself. It seemed like everyone was like having a good time, and everyone. It was like a good tournament. You know what I mean? Like
It's one of the only offline events that's happened in a very, very long time. And I
yeah,
imagine all the people that were lucky enough to be there were pretty stoked about it. So I think
because
that's cool. I'm sure there was a deal with Bandai, right? Like that's why they were there, and then NRS probably funded their side also.
yeah.
All the people that actually have money and are willing to spend it on stuff. That's probably why those games were chosen for it.
And I
But
totally I just totally not just noticed now that there was no Street Fighter. That's crazy.
nope.
But I maybe okay, so I guess we can get into that. So the We Play had a tournament. It was pretty much one of the big first like offline events, I believe, like a really big invitational, of course. Before I get into it, let me get to. I was really like butthurt that because I didn't really watch. I don't know that many Soul Calibur players, and I watched MK because if you don't like MK, you don't like it. But the grand finals to that was ridiculous because it was like was it a first of 5 or
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't watch a single
yeah,
match of that.
well, whatever. It's just you think
That's
because
not worth watching.
yeah,
But
yeah. But
it's cool that the event happened at all.
yeah, but in the end, like Sonic's Fox is just he's getting fucked up, man. Like it's like there's no way he can come back, and he comes back, he resets it and wins. But it's pretty ridiculous, and especially with his like how I see it was like I like I said after that tournament, I was like I'm glad I don't play this game anymore or played enough to like run into I don't know her name. What's the girl's name? The Element Lady. Starts with a
The
C.
L&L lady?
The Element the Elements. Sir,
You mean Cetrion?
yeah, Cetrion. I'm glad I wasn't like I'm playing because that character like played to the highest looks so annoying, dude. Like she
That's
doesn't.
most of the characters in that game
Yeah.
in general. But I
But then,
think that character is pretty mild compared to all the other
yeah.
bullshit that's been running around
But I
in
guess
that
it's
game. But
watching
yeah,
that and watching Sonic Fox struggle against that character because it was just crazy. Like damn, like you because to me when I hear Sonic Fox, I think damn, no one's gonna beat this guy. This guy's really good. I mean, I've seen him lose,
and
obviously.
he's not just some clown. Like he knows
Yeah,
how to deal with all of these situations. He's dealt with it. He's put shit in the lab. He makes videos blowing people up for being
yeah.
bitches.
But
So
then
it's gotta be difficult if he's having trouble. Like
yeah,
that's
no,
just
it looked like it was like if that was me, I would have been like, I would have gave up. But him, it was insane. It was a pretty good match.
He's been playing these shitty games made by NRS for too long to give up at this point, man. Like, there's no way, dude. He's not gonna get demoralized from something like that.
Dragon is good, yeah. Dragon is good
Which is
too.
one of the cool things about Sonic Fox. There's a lot of things that you can claim are questionable about him, but
Oh fuck, I'm not gonna give. I don't care about
Sonic
what.
Fox is pretty damn good,
When
man.
I think of
Like,
that dude, I'm just
at the
thinking
end of the
about
day, that's all.
as a player. You know what I mean? As a person, it's whatever. He's cool to me, dude. You know what I mean?
We're all pretty interesting in
Yeah.
our own ways.
But as a
But
player, that guy is a
Sonic is
beast.
cool.
That guy, it was rich because of those ESL tournaments. Like he just like is insane, dude. Like that
Yeah,
guy.
for blowing up F Champ and Marvel Infinite, that guy is forever gonna get a pass from me. Like till the end of time, I will defend Sonic
He's
Fox.
trying to get Jenny's Twitter page back. I'm all for it. And dude,
Long time supporter, man. I think that's really
Jenny and
cool too.
it was funny is
Oh
I'm
my
not
God,
gonna
I
say
think
it,
that's
dude.
pretty tight.
Yeah, it's tight. And then Oscar or brother is they're like best amigos, dude. That shit cracks me up, dude. That's insane, dude. Every time I would retweet, it's like, oh, you know that person? I'm like, yeah, dude, that's Sonic Fox, bro. Come on, man. MK. Damn.
Yes, we are mildly acquainted.
No, but so besides, oh yeah, what I wanted to get out of my way was like I was really butthurt that there was no American players invited to Tekken because I feel like we have a lot of good American players. But
There's no way anybody is inviting anybody
No.
from America to get on a fucking plane and go to a different country. That shit's not gonna happen for a long time.
But the winners of MK and Soul Calibur were players both from America. So then I kind of was like, all right. Yeah,
Yep.
so but no, I understand that too. But there were three American players for MK and I think one for Soul Calibur. But I don't know. But I am sad. But no, would you want people? You know what I mean? It's just like
It's 100%
Miami Beach. Like yeah, it's pretty bad. It's like, but
the perception of America nowadays
it's
is
not that. Yeah, it sucks,
it's
dude.
pretty questionable. So I understand it, but you know,
It
one thing
sucks.
I wish I would have watched Soul Calibur because I think that game is really cool to watch. But it's hard for me to support that tournament. It's very difficult, so that's kind of why I didn't do it. But in hindsight, I wish I would have at least watched Soul Calibur.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I just saw that when I looked at the results, it was the guy was like from the States. So that's pretty cool, man. Um, but yeah, but the we played, man. I'm just gonna talk about it because I think that tournament was very, very like weird. It was like really hard to watch. Like I had to watch that tournament mostly muted, because it was just so weird, man. Like it was really, I don't like using the word cringe or cringy, but that shit, it just made me feel like fucking awkward. Like it was just I don't like tournaments or events that you make players or people like feel out of place and then make them do something that, I mean, money talks in different ways, but I don't think I would be able to do that. Like, you would have to pay me a lot, but I would honestly like I would just wouldn't stop smiling and like there's a reason why none of my Red Bull, I have been interviewed at like every Red Bull event about like the San Diego scene and they're never on there.
The reason why no one has seen that footage.
And it's like it was just so
But
like
seriously, it's that simple. Look at what Red Bull does with their tournaments and look at and compare it to this tournament. And you'll see who's doing it what we would consider correctly and who's not doing it correctly. I think it really is that simple, but some people might think otherwise. Some people enjoy that type of shit, but the stuff that we play is doing is absolutely not appealing to me in any way, shape, or form. So
thank you.
I am not the target audience.
Yeah, no, that's what I feel. Yeah, no, that's the content and gameplay was fine, but the production just was appropriate for fun. Yeah,
For
no,
how good the matches were, is how shitty everything else was. Chinger Changer, Tekken Dagger, dude.
yeah.
That's all.
I don't know, man. Like, I don't think if I ever, and then I don't know if you guys, I don't know, it was like 1x bets, dude. Apparently, that's like some Russian like mob. Like, that thing's like pretty funny to me. Like, I wanted to make the joke where it was just like, oh, PHS 8 will be sponsored by 1x bets, but to me though, in the end, that was like, to me, that was like really cringy and hard to watch, but I feel like as long as like the players and everyone got paid out, I mean, it can't be that bad of an event, I guess. But I don't know if they,
about it, but
yeah,
as a whole, I can only, if I'm going to be positive, as a whole, I can say that I hope that the next event they take some of these changes into consideration and it looks a little different next time.
yeah.
Or maybe they thought it went well. I don't really know.
They probably did. I mean, honestly, I think it did go well. I mean, they had a lot of viewers. Like the players, like there was no negative, unless they had like the whole beach tournament where they were forced to sign a contract saying they can't talk shit about this tournament, which could be like possible. But I mean, it seemed like all the players had a good. At least for I only watched Tekken. It seemed like everyone had a good time. It seemed like the players were really like. Obviously, these are top players, and they haven't seen each other for like literally a year because these guys travel everywhere. You know what I mean? And these guys finally see each other. You know, I'm guaranteed the only time they'd ever see each other was probably like, you know, Evo or like the majors in their country or area, and they finally get to see each other. I mean, it seemed like to me everyone was having a good time, but then it just sucks where like, you know, at least for me, like let's say like, because I know like Mark and all them, right? And then like I know I don't know, I might be wrong, but it's just like knowing that like are these guys like fake? You know what I mean? It's just to me, it's just like I don't know, it's crazy.
It seems a little questionable, right?
Yeah,
It seems
yeah,
like
yeah.
nobody was really
Like
super.
they're over excited. I was like, this is ridiculous, dude. And like half the time, like I don't know what the fuck
Yeah,
this guy is even talking about, dude.
Yeah, we're familiar with how people are naturally, and is that a fact of the tournament's fucking weird and they're under a lot of pressure, or is it the fact they are not liking it? Is it the fact that they're out of practice after so long? There's a lot of things.
Or
So
I mean, I'm pretty sure they got paid too, so it's just like whatever, man. Like I
I
said,
can't imagine. So
if like let's say like if I was like Vicious, James Chen, fucking you know all those guys having to stay up at 3 a.m. to commentate at like the Red Bull office, the Capcom, you know what I mean? Like, they're getting paid for that, so it's just like to me, I guess it's a job, and of course you'll do it. You might hate it. I guess it's like playing Street Fighter 5, right? It's like it's a job to some people. They hate it, but they're playing it because like they're sponsored and like it's their job. You know what I mean?
which
Like
is very strange, but yeah, some
no,
there's a lot of people out there who don't enjoy what they do for work. So
that's
I
well. No, I'm only being. It's funny because that's what you know. Because Rico was talking about that. Was just like, man, man, I want to talk to that guy about some things. I want hopefully one day we can get him back on the podcast or we can be on his podcast because I do one because his rants are funny to me. I agree with him and I don't agree with him, but I want to talk to him because I want to ask. You know, I told you guys I was like I had to ask him why do you think that? Why is you know what I mean? One of those things because I guess we could talk about this too because it's in how because I know Rico is like he doesn't like a lot of us don't like it. You know, it's not just him, but we all see it different. And I'm for sure for me is I don't like the way Evo went. You know what I mean? Evo is like it's crazy how like I like going to Evo because I like to play. Right, and I like to hang out in Vegas with my friends. But as the event, it's just so it's such a crazy event now. It's
There's no doubt in anybody's mind that's actually been to multiple Evos that the atmosphere and the feel of it is different now compared to then. I think that in the past couple of years, it's gotten better in that regard, but for a while, it
yeah,
was
no,
noticeably. I hesitate to say worse, but I'm gonna say it was noticeably worse than previous years.
yeah, I'm gonna say it right now too. Is I like Evo. I
I
enjoy
love Evo.
Evo. I love
Absolutely, I'll
Evo.
be
I
there every
fucking
year,
love.
but
I'll
for a
play it everywhere.
while, it was definitely a noticeable drop in the quality of the fun and feel of the event is
Yeah,
what I could say.
I mean, for me, the last one we went to, I had fun only because I feel like they did good. To me, this is how I see it now. Because I feel like Rico's argument was that the people that go to Evo don't even play fighting games no more, and then when they trying to buy a badge or not, is that they're sold out. And then you know his response was that the people who probably got the badge don't even play. So like it's like the mom or a dad of a Smash player or like a girlfriend or a husband, whatever, to like a player, right? And so, but the art. So I was kind of, and he's like, it seems like people don't go there, they don't play anymore, no one wants to play games. But then I want to tell him is that that's why I want to talk to him about it. It's just that I think it sucks. It does suck, but times change, and it's more of a it's like but it's crazy. Like I was thinking because I was listening and I was thinking because don't get me wrong, Rico's podcast it's a very interesting podcast. It's a very I think
That's one way to put it.
no,
Yes.
it's a very interesting, and I feel like it's one of those like with me, how it's just like you don't think you sound smart, or you don't think like you know the words getting out there, but it really is getting out there. You know what I mean? It really people are understanding what you're trying to tell them. You know what, J Smack? When you and Drake tell me that you never someone from the Anime Kitchen always tells me like. I know it's one of them is you that you never been Evo. It always blows my mind. I think Drake's the other one because I know Hudson and Mitchell. I've seen them there, but I think it's you
Yeah.
and Drake that have been Evo, and that always blows my mind.
Yeah.
But
That's a that's a thing that I remember also.
But it's what I wanted to say was that I mean I think it's something that you have to accept that you know that, you know, it's just that it's more of like a convention, and it's more like people just come to watch. I mean,
Yeah, you know,
and
what
then
percentage of people do you honestly believe are tournament players in
yeah,
this day and age? Like, what
but
do you expect it to look like when you go there?
the thing is, here the thing is that everyone there, the tournament is one of the biggest. Sorry, burping. It's one of the biggest events, and then like there's always the biggest numbers at Evo. I mean, to me, I think there's always gonna be the biggest numbers at Evo. I guess whatever. So then you're complaining. We're only like the 1%. We're well, I don't know how to use that, but so when we're complaining about, oh, we can't, people that go there don't even play anymore. People that don't that go, I can't even get a ticket because I can't get in. But the thing is, when he was talking about that, it seemed like he was talking about my friend couldn't get into Evo because the people that are there before him don't even play. But then I was kind of saying that, well, let's say Brandon. Well, Brandon's not going to play anything. You know what I mean? He's just there to watch. So it's kind of
Yeah.
like, so technically Brandon or Oscar or whoever else, it could be, you know, even you, right? Like you don't play that much anymore. But it's just like
For many reasons, you know,
yeah.
hopefully
So I'll
this
use,
year's been better for that,
yeah.
but yeah.
So I'll use the excuse. So it's like I bring my, you know, my significant other Vince, and he. So are you mad at him because he took your spot to watch? You know what I mean? It's just such a weird. It's such a weird.
Which, where's this artificial limit on people that
What?
can't get in? Where does
Well,
that
I
come
mean
from? Is
that it's
another
that
question I
there's the
have.
fire hazard, but I think there. It's also I think
The only real thing you can actually complain about that
it's the
has any
price.
kind of validity is that, and the fact that it takes fucking forever to actually get into the tournament now. I've never seen anybody turned away because it's too
Yeah.
full or people who
Yeah.
can't
No. 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 No.
buy
Exactly.
tickets. That
I
shit
think.
is fabricated as fuck, but
I think the.
those are actual real issues that you can talk about.
I think the people that are mad because they can't get in are the people that have to pay last minute and they have to pay full price. They missed the early
Yes.
bird special, and now it's a month or because it's me. You're talking to me, guys. I have never uh,
I'm glad you said it.
the
But
first four Evos, like Street Fighter 4 era or like Tekken 5 and Street Fighter, I've always early bird. But every Evo after whatever Evo, like I broke up with my ex. After that Evo, it was always last minutes. I've never, even the tournament, even like the Evo I know I'm going to, I've always did last minute. I don't think I've ever you know, I ever seen. But so that's why, and I accept that. I accepted that. Fuck, I had to pay $100. I had to pay $125 for 2 games, Tekken and Street Fighter 5, where I could have saved like $50. But you know, but now you're a spectator that don't play shit, and you have to pay $100. You know what I mean? Like I
yep.
understand, like, but they won't accept that. And I feel like a lot of the people that argue about stuff like that are like, no one knows who they are. It's the same thing how I always talked about how the whole when David was talking about the whole I don't know what the fuck we're talking about anymore, but it's content. Fuck it with a kid.
None of that matters. Well,
But
if we know what we're talking about or
yeah,
not.
no.
That's
So
not the point.
I think we'll just talk about, yeah, whatever. I don't know. We'll figure it out. And then we're talking about tournaments. Fuck it. So
Yeah, we'll fix it in post, dude.
yeah, who cares? And that reminds me of like you know, just like I feel like one day when we know what we're talking about, I really want to talk about like all the seriousness of all what's going on. Like take everything from David's talks, take everything Rico's talks, take everything, you know, and maybe one day have like a serious sit down talk about the situations and stuff. And I've heard people ask that and shit, and I always say, hey man, like I'm more worried about other stuff. But sometimes, you know, one day, I guess, I don't know, God forbid, you know, esports and TTF goes crazy, blah blah blah. But no, but it's just like what I was gonna say was that you know, like everyone's, oh, Evo should be like sued, or there should be, you know, tournament TOs should be like blah blah blah, like it's their fault. And then, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, damn, dude, like the people who are worried about this, to me, it's fucked up. It's like, dude, who are you, man? Like, we've never had a problem, but now you come to TTF and you make problems for me. I'm like, what the hell's going on, man?
I wish that a lot of people, not just in our local scene, but other scenes as well, would stop worrying about a lot of these things as a whole and start
Yes.
worrying more about stuff that they can actually control, like their
Mm-hmm.
locals and running a local or supporting their local scene. That's one thing over this past year that I wish would have been different, but it's not the case for a lot of people, not just here, but in other places also. They're
I.
more worried about stupid shit like
Mm-hmm.
whether or not Sony buying Evo is a bad
Mm-hmm.
thing
Mm-hmm.
instead of worrying about running something for the people that are having a tough time right
Yep.
now just because their motivation's at an all-time low
Mm-hmm.
because online fighting games are trash.
Mm-hmm. I 100% believe that. That's why thank you, Vince, because that's why I said like I don't care about stuff like that. Hey, Sony bought Evo. Cool. I'll
None of
still
that
play.
affects us at a local level. So how important is it really? It's to me, it's like one of the least important things.
And
So
that's why podcasts are hard, because when me and at least for I'm gonna say it, when I feel like when me and Vince want to talk, we want to talk about shit that matters to us, to you guys, the
yeah,
San Diego viewers, you know. I mean, I'm down to update you guys about like what's going. Like Hibiki came out, that's cool, but it sucks because that doesn't even affect us either. Because fucking, there's only like 3 salt. You know what I mean? Like it's
the real problem is we can't play that game right now
yeah,
because the internet won't allow us to. So it's
yeah,
cool that it exists. It's cool that a game like that is still getting content. I think that's pretty tight, but I can't play it, so
yeah.
it really doesn't matter.
Um, but no, like fucking, it's just crazy, man. But I mean, I think that's the first I've ever heard that like that taking it like just we should be concerned about our locals before any others. I mean, like once we
I wish a lot of people would do that. It's good that we actually do have pretty consistent locals now. It's been a couple months now at this point where there's actually events to look forward to here, so that's pretty cool. I like that.
yeah,
It's a good start.
like I
There's
wonder,
people that are getting vaccinated now, so that's cool. That's another good start. There's people talking about when things reopen in June whether or not they're going to run stuff or not.
yeah.
That's it's interesting discussion whether or not they decide to or not. So I think that's cool.
So I mean, now we're just pretty much just talking about whatever we want. I want to ask you something real quick. So do you think when we do open TTF again, or any other, maybe let's just say TTF, we're just gonna use. Do you think we should be checking like vaccination cards? Like Leo Meyer gonna be at the front door checking for cards? Do you think that's something that we should
I've heard
do?
that from a few different people, but it really depends on what everybody wants. I think once we get closer to things actually reopening in June, I think that's a discussion for that time. But I'm certainly not opposed. I
Yeah,
don't know if it
I
should
kind
be
of
mandatory and things like that. It's tough to force people to do stuff, even
yeah,
if it is something this important. But
yeah, 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 yeah.
I think it's very important. So I think it would be a good thing. But that's just what I think.
I think so too, because I feel like I would want to do an honor system and trust system, but dealing with
That's a tough one, man.
no,
Especially with
well,
the people we deal with.
yeah, dealing with the FGC just in general and the people at the house, that would be a tough thing to do, man.
I've seen people that are noticeably
Oh,
noticeably sick coming in here, sneezing into their hands and pressing buttons. It's
yep.
like I seen the way y'all act, man. I don't know if I'm about it.
Um, but yeah, hell yeah, man. But yeah, tournaments are awesome, and hopefully everything gets settled and everything. But I feel like I like how yeah, I like that is that people are worried about a lot of things that we really can't control. I mean, it's good to have a voice. It's good to have a voice and an opinion. Everyone has an opinion. Everyone has a voice. But I think just focusing on fucking just yourself and your thing. Like, I mean,
Doing stuff that you actually can do is a bit more important than trying to do 600 things that you are never going to be able to do.
yeah,
That's the way I look at it, but to each their own, you know.
yeah. It's tough, and I think a lot of people overthink a lot of things too. I mean, there is a lot of serious issues in out there and things that could happen and can't happen. But I think a lot of people that it's just they're paranoid. They're paranoid, and they're just it's just sorry, I can't speak right now. They're paranoid, and they're just they're overthinking it. I'm sorry, they're overthinking it, and they get scared, and it's like this could happen, and it's like, bro, and
A lot of shit could happen.
and
You know?
I honestly feel like running TTF for like 13 years of my life, that I can say that I feel like nothing bad happened. Well, I mean, bad things happen, but I feel like it's been
In
like
the grand scheme of things,
it's
it's
been
been a
dealt
pretty
with
good run, dude.
when
Very few complaints, right?
yeah, when someone like the whole like let's say someone asked me like a big topic was like sexual like harassment or something, and it is a topic, it can happen, dudes, girls, all that shit, and people, it has happened at the house, and trust me, that shit got dealt with real quick,
Very quickly.
really quick. Bigotry, that shit is I gave that guy his one warning, and as much as we love him or hate him, that idiot said a word, and I said if he ever said it again and I hear him, he would be banned. But he's been pretty good about it, and I'm man, people, I don't know, just
That's the thing that happened.
that's the thing that
Yeah.
happened, and there was like no reason for that word to come out, but it did. what else? And then it's just like a lot. And then the theft. I mean, I closed the doors down.
Unfortunately, that yeah, you know,
Theft did happen, and we had I killed TTF for like a couple. Hey, TTF
for a while
died for a
actually. Yeah,
while, and then Adam came through. Shouts to Adam, Lord Adam, wherever he's at. But
God
it's
bless
just
that guy, dude. He's a
that.
frequent donator to the match arenas also.
That's why I feel just like the magician. Come on, Drake, dude. As much as like that was such a shitty situation, too many funny like jokes from everyone came out of that thing. So it's just like, damn it, dude. But still, that shit sucks. So, but yeah. So like there, I feel like that's why I always feel like I feel like I'm just worried about just worry about myself and TTF and the players. I'm not gonna worry about players from like the East Coast, like, oh my god, like there's a hurricane and then I gotta, we gotta bear, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck, dude? Like that's probably never gonna happen. It might happen, but like I don't
You can
know.
only really do so much.
You
It's
can only
it's
do
up
so
to you
much.
to focus your efforts on things that you actually can help with.
And I guess like closing statements is I feel like, and this is going out to people I know and certain people, it's just like, just don't overthink it, man. Like don't let it get to your head. Don't let it eat you, because it's gonna just keep eating and eating and eating you alive, and
Some things are just not worth
it's not
worrying
worth
about.
it. And it's just people are gonna start looking at you like you're the crazy guy, and the people that you think hate you, that don't hate you, are gonna start fucking hating you, man. It's it's like fucking funny, dude.
Yeah, just keep it together.
Just keep it together, do your own thing, and just try it. I don't, it's gonna suck saying that, like just wait until it happens, but just avoid it, man.
Cross that bridge when you get there, man.
cross that bridge when you get there. So that pretty much came up with the whole, I guess that topic would be like in-game events. We're talking about the We Play World
Yeah.
of Tanks.
We play World of Tanks.
The We Play
Zero,
tournaments.
0 out of 10 event, 10 out of 10 matches is
Yeah.
final closing statements.
So yeah, things are gonna be different when doors do open up, and I don't know when that is gonna be. I'm still thinking 2022. I'm sure there's still a lot of stuff to figure out, but I am happy of where even though it's TTF Online's been going on, but it's coming together as a damn dude. Ooh, excuse me, like a whole. I'm happy with a lot of things going on with it, and
It's hard to find a lot of faults with the last TTF Online. It was 3 good days, man.
So I guess we could talk. Well, let's talk about Aztec Gaming had their online tournament, which I had fun.
It sure did.
I had fun. There's a lot of funny things. And don't get me wrong, and don't twist my words. I enjoy those tournaments very much. And you're talking to someone that's probably been to every single one in person, and ran like 2 of them without knowing they were gonna run them. You know what I mean? So I had a lot of fun. These guys they're kind of new. Well, I don't think they're new. They just don't. Maybe they don't listen. I don't know. But in the end, it was a fun event. Apparently, it was open to everyone because some guy from Chicago was in the tournament. I didn't know. That shit cracked me up.
Okay, that seems kind of strange, but all right.
Yeah. Like the guy that got 4th, Leomar beat him, and then like he said his controller died, and Leomar says that sucks. Good games, dude. But
GG's.
But no, I had fun.
You like how my controller works, dude.
Do you like Winter Game Fest? I can't, man, because Winter Game Fest was completely 100 times better than that tournament like will ever be, sadly. But anyway, I had fun. The games were kind of questionable, I would say. But like I said, I don't know who these people are, or who was in the SCSU like fucking fighting, you know what I mean, who's part of that scene. So maybe that's why they had Guilty Gear, because all those like SCSU nerds like Guilty Gear, when I know for sure that if there was a Street Fighter 5 tournament, they would probably get more than 10 people.
Probably.
And then it seems like the stick went to whoever had the most people, which was Tekken, by 2 people. So there's 2 people, or 12 people in Tekken, 10 people in Skullgirls. So I don't know. And then I don't know how well the tournament was advertised, because when I was talking to Jacob, I was asking him, hey, are any of you guys gonna enter the Skullgirls tournaments? He didn't know.
What Skullgirls tournament?
And it was like 3 days like before the tournament, and I'm pretty sure all those. And I don't. So and then me and him were trying to figure out if it was like region locked, and it wasn't, because some guy was from Chicago. Man. But to me, it was a fun tournament. It's an online tournament. I had to pay $5 for it, but I had fun. It was funny. I had fun streaming it because for some reason the top 3 wasn't streamed. They got kicked off for like Valorant or something, and then we were just like, what's going on, dude? Like, no way, whatever.
Really?
I understand. And then I just said, hey, I didn't even ask to stream it. I was like, hey, Leo Meyer, he's like, let me get in your lounge so I can stream this shit, you know what I mean? So in the end, that basically just became like it was like Leo Meyer was playing, and then me and him just commentated the top 3, and
That shows how much I knew about that. God damn.
and then the people, Josh from Aztec Gaming figured it out, and then they sent everyone to the channel, so everyone was in there. And fucking, it was pretty cool, man, because like, you know, it was so funny because it was fun. No, it was funny to me because like, bro, I was like, you know, I was watching I was restreaming the tournament, and I was like, you know, I was talking shit, and then like the esports keyboard music like fucking ads, and I was
that was a very fun
and then fucking so then when I was streaming it, we're all just like, me and Liam were just fucking around having a good time, and it was fun, dude. It was really fun. And it made me excited for, you know, Saturday coming up and everything. And just listening to like other commentators, like,
I didn't realize that's what the top 3 situation was like, and that's why it was there. That's kind of embarrassing, but I'm glad that somebody streamed it.
And then there was like 40 people, and I was like, who am I gonna send you guys to? And then the guy's like, oh, send it to the Valorant stream. I just sent it like Chili Sprout's sister, dude.
Good call, by the way. That guy.
Like, nope. It's like, we're
that guy's the raffle champion, dude. Can you believe that? Chili Sprout is the grand prize winner.
But
that's pretty tight.
No, it's fun, man, and it just made me excited for TTF Online and all the ideas that there's a I want to work on TTF Online, man. I want to
my life, Steve, dude.
I gotta update that so when you put Pickle in or Avon.
Oh man, that shit's good.
No, so I guess yeah, I mean, besides that, I feel like next month when we do the podcast, I want to maybe I'll talk to Vincent like really like tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but like sometime more sooner, and be like, what are we gonna talk? Thank you, Anji, for that sick picture, by the way. You know,
I enjoy the fan art.
But I want to do more, obviously. But if you guys don't know, I am jobless at the moment. No, I'm not like asking for your pity or anything. Like, I don't care. But I want to do more.
You're asking for pity sex, dude?
Yeah, never, dude. Man, that's so sad, dude. Man.
Yeah, welcome to our lives, dude.
No, not mine.
We've led rich and fulfilling lives with great relationships.
Man, that shit's funny, dude. Shout out to relationships. Anyway, no, I want to do, because I'm still. It's a Ranbat, and there are going to be prizes, but the sad thing is you don't know what the prizes are, and I don't know what the prizes are. So they can
I don't know what the prizes
really
are
cool,
either. They could be really fucking cool,
or
dude.
they could just be really what the fuck. But in the end, it's going to happen. But with that said, also is that I've been with all this free time, I've been dealing with all the I will fuck with it laters, and the one thing,
there's actually been a lot of progress on that front. It's pretty cool to see. I like that.
And I think the one thing that's in my way at the moment is just it's we got the what is that, the software called for my bad. We got the stream control situation down.
Yes,
but not by a lot. This is why I want to say, but not by a lot. It's there, but it's not where I want it to be. And
it's there, but it's not personalized.
Yeah, it's not personalized. That's where we're at. It's very JavaScript. I don't know what any of that is, but
it's a good first step, though.
It's a very good first step, and if you fuck with that shit and you know how that shit works, I have the layouts that I've been working on for all 3 tournaments, and if somehow like I said, I want to figure it out. But I guess what we can talk about is the Matcherino too. The Matcherino, all jokes aside, I always laughed at it, and I still do. But it is, to me, it's probably one of the coolest fucking things ever.
It's very funny, but it's crazy how far that's come in the past few years. It's like pretty ridiculous. It's like the best like funding for most fighting game tournaments these days. It's fucking wild.
It's very, very wild and very interesting what you can do with it, and I want to utilize it as much as I can because I think it's really cool. And you guys,
it's pretty impressive, man. I'm not gonna lie. Finding out more about it through you and Jacob has been pretty eye-opening. It's cool.
Yeah. So what I want to do with it too, because if you guys don't understand how it works, is that there is like when you're partnered, before you just don't set it up and say, okay, it's ready. You have to like set it up and send it to the Matcherino people, and they have to okay it. So what you do with it is you set it up. I'm gonna talk to Anji because Anji is gonna be a really big part of this to me because I want to start working on real like banners for the Matcherinos and for the TTF lines and all that shit to you know, go with the game themes and stuff. But it's how it works is that you have to pick 5 different things. So you pick 2 marketplace items, which is like I want to say it's I think the marketplace items are so it's 2. Yeah, the marketplace items are the items that people make and put on there and you buy. So like for the Street Fighter one, I just picked you have to pick these things. You have to have at least 5 of them all together. So like I picked the 2 Street Fighter 5 stickers, whatever, and then you have to get 2 sponsor quests, which are like the G Fuel, and there's a lot of random shit on there. You know what I mean? Like I've never heard of any of it, and it looks kind of like a sketchy, but it's legit. You know what I mean?
A little bit.
Yeah. And then there's like, and all it is like the sponsor quest is like you're gonna follow this random Tekken channel. You're gonna follow this
Equinox
Twitter
Gaming
channel.
Worst follow of my life, dude.
Yeah, but then the thing is, it's like, and then you have the one self-made market, which is like, let's say I put the 3 stickers on there, right? I want to tell you guys, don't buy them because I put them up there as a placeholder, but I do have stickers if you want to buy them on there. Like if you really do like buy them, I think 250 goes to the pot, 250 goes to the house.
Yeah, it's 50-50.
Yeah, it's 50-50. And if you really do buy that, I will literally drop it. If you're in San Diego or anywhere in San Diego region, you know, Esco, I don't care. I drive everywhere. I'll drop it off to you, and then if mail it, worst case to worst, I can mail it to you. But if you, it's there for a placeholder now. But I mean, if you want to buy it, it's there. And that's
I gave all mine to the people who bought the shirts that I had to ship to. So sorry, I don't have any more, but otherwise
no, you're good. That's why I need to. I want to talk to Anji, and I want to talk to other people who are interested in helping out with the Matcherino to make stuff for the marketplace. You know what I mean? So, and I really want to set that up. And I know there's other incentives, like they have Discord incentives. Like I don't know what one was. Like it was just, I don't know. There's just like,
it's gonna be a learning process.
It's a big learning process, and then it's like pay $5 to have your own emote for a week in Discord. It's like, what the fuck? But then the thing is like, okay, the money goes to the pot and the money goes to you. Like,
who gives a shit?
Who gives a shit? Like, so I was thinking of doing that, like the Big Dick Club and like the Discord and like, you know, but Jacob gave me like, and what Jacob's thing is, he told me what he does is that they put all the money is like the money is going to be used, you know, the money, some of the money goes to the pot, and then the rest of the money goes to like, if they reach the goal, they're going to set up like an exhibition match, and then the money goes to that match. You know what I mean? It'll be like Jacob versus Drake and Guilty Gear, and whoever wins gets the money. And then so what my idea was, not my idea, Jacob gave me an idea where it's like, you know, he's seen that some people set up a crowdfund. Is it like a I guess it's a crowdfunding. I don't know. It's like a Kickstarter for shirts. So like, if you guys wanted to do TTF shirts, whatever, if we did do TTF shirts again or whatever, it would be like, you know, we would be at 25 spots, and it would cost like $30. 5 goes to the pot, 25 goes to the shirts. You know what I mean? Teespring, one of those things. But it's something that we had to think about. But it's something that I don't know, man. I just, ever since we got like the partnership for the Matcherino, and I've just been really motivated. Like I've been putting, if you guys noticed, I put like a lot of work into Discord. Like I've been working on the Discord a lot. I feel like it's looking a lot cleaner. I think I answered this question last podcast or during the stream, but I know Josh pointed out the ET section wasn't there anymore. I'm very sad that it's not there.
It's got to go for the good of everything.
I'm very sad that it's not there, but when I turned in my application for Matcherino, they're like, oh, I'm gonna check out your Discord, blah blah blah. So I'm guessing they were just trying to filter out all the, I don't know what they were doing. Yeah. But if anything, if I do make another Discord, like for my, like, I don't care, like a Fat Sans Discord, I'll put it in there. But right now, I'm just trying to, like, as much as I like being the underground Wild West of the scene, I also like, I want people to enjoy themselves.
It's nice to be able to pay people for these tournaments also. Yeah.
And yeah, there's still the incentives. Like I'm like, after this weekend of games, I'm gonna look more into it. I still haven't figured out, so I'm still gonna do the $1. I'll put $1 in for each sub, like gifted, if you renew like any sub, I'll put $1 in.
There was a lot of that going on last time too. It's pretty nice.
So we'll do that, and then the whole, like, if we reach $50, I'll put 10 in. I still want to do that, but I need to figure out. I might do it as in like, I'll put the 50 in every time we hit like the 50, but I'm not gonna, like, the 10 I add is not gonna be part of the next 50. You know what I mean? Like, I'll add
that was a lot of cash last time. It was, nobody could have expected that.
It was cool. It was worth it. I'm glad it was fun. I liked it. It was funny, dude. And I'm glad I didn't go bankrupt either, man. Oh, Jesus Christ, that shit was crazy. But
very nice to pay the people that are putting on a good tournament.
yeah. Well, they didn't ban me. They called me saying, "Are these like? Are they like messaging me? Is these your purchases?" I was like, "Yeah."
Are you okay, Mr. Fast Hands? Yes,
But
I
yeah.
am. Never call this
So
number
maybe
again.
we'll add the money like in the end. But you know, it's all for you guys, man. And it's like another way for me to farm subs. You know, Bert. And then also, like, you know, I want to,
Thanks for the tips, by the way.
I want, yeah, thanks for the subs, man. Thanks for all you guys, dude. All you guys, I know Ona Guy, you know, Murdercly, you know, Matt, Kadar, all you guys, you know, people gifting the Big Ten. Chad was going fucking crazy. He was drunk apparently. That was like the best post. The next one is like,
He should get drunk and donate more often.
But no, but there's a lot I want to work on, man, and I wanna work, dude. I want to work on a lot, and I still. So, and I want to open the house up again too, but obviously the roof. We have the
You gotta wait on that. All I gotta say is that the time I came over to deliver the goods to TTF, there was a cleanup session going on. So work is being done. So that's all I can say.
So I don't know if like I gotta get Oliver over here to figure out like how much the roof is gonna cost, because he's been on like some dude like.
Did he finish his stuff yet or no?
No, he's still working on his house, and it's like he's like now he's helping like his pops with the house. So he's like right now, like since their work, he's working on his house right now. He's living back where he grew up, which is literally down the street. It's funny, like they're, you know, we're all living in the same area, like 10 minutes away from each other. But no, man, like it's gonna, like I have these visions, I have these things I want to do.
Yeah, bracket visions.
Visionaires. No, but so I was wondering too, was like I wonder if I want to do another GoFundMe, even though it worked out so well, but then just not like remembering the password and like just like I don't know.
It'd be a lot easier when a real estimate arrives.
Yeah.
Also,
So like I said, right now
that'll give you a more concrete goal.
I wouldn't doubt if like the 7Gs might even be like we're like that's like fucking 75%. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't doubt it.
It'll be a good start.
It'll be a good start. But I mean, obviously the first step is the roof, and there's a lot. I would like to have 2 working bathrooms for females and males. That'd be pretty nice. For all those fucking not down ass bitches that are afraid to use a TTF bathroom, you know, shout outs to you know who you guys are, the 2 girls.
You know who you are.
You know, Kadar that sits down when he pees, and you know. But no, so I want to like I want to work on things like but I'm really happy on how
does David ever watch these? Excellent question.
I'm really liking how TTF Online is turning out. As much as I hate online fighting games, I accepted that it is what it is, and that I'm happy that you guys are happy. We're having fun.
It's all we can really do.
It's all we can do, and I
either this or we do nothing. And I would much rather have this and have people enjoy it than sit around and not do anything at all.
And I accepted it, dude. I accepted it, and I'm having fun. I'm glad you guys are liking it. Sign up. I don't have the brackets up. I'll link them all in here right now, but everything's the match arena. The Discord, man, I'm telling you, the Discord is fucking. I wonder if this works. It should work. But the announcements are all there. Everything's there, man. Like
the layout's there. I wonder how much easier it's gonna make posting the matches and stuff. It's probably gonna be a little bit smoother this time.
Yeah, and then I like how we're starting early. I'm being a little more strict. You guys can see I'm fucked up Vince's face, but
there I am.
Yeah, let me get these all in here. So Street Fighter is tomorrow. Man, I'm really liking how I'm finally using all the emotes. I'm trying to get more emotes. So my idea with the emotes is that for some reason I have like 150 slots I can do because I boosted my own channel and I added 100 more emotes, which I doubt. I don't know what we're gonna do with it, but
we'll figure something out. I'm sure.
I want to do a thing where each winner of the tournament gets their own emote. And obviously, like, you know, Leomire and then Avum, you know, just each winner would get their own emote. I feel like that'd be pretty cool, something to do. But so this is
don't forget about the models you may like, dude. After this one, let's put top 3 on there.
What happened?
For the podcast layout, models you may like. Let's put the faces of the winners there for next time, if we remember.
Someone said that, right?
Yeah, I think that's a really good idea.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't put our locals there anymore because, you know, they don't exist. But we can definitely do that at least.
That's what that guy was talking about.
So what you're saying is you can actually read what he said.
I read what he said, and I was like trying to think about how I saw it was like, oh, he just put the picture of the people that won. But I totally forgot that the thing on the right was that should be the top 3. Well, oh man,
it's been a while since you've been on MFC, huh?
Dude, I don't go on. Yeah, ever since OnlyFans, I don't go on MFCs anymore, man.
I'm disgusted.
There's no reason, dude, because I'm not gonna fucking sit there and watch Kissing High when I can just watch these videos that I fucking have, dude. Like, it's, you know what I mean?
She's already in them, yeah. You know, I'm subscribed. I'm subscribed to both. You know, no big deal. I get you.
Shut up. Anyway,
thank you, Pimpot.
What? How do I open this? Okay. Anyway, but man, this shit's funny.
Hey, there I am again. I'm back.
But yeah, dude, fucking what else can we talk about real quick? But yeah, I wanna yeah, there's a lot we're gonna go on. But somehow I need to set up the how can you help TTF page to get more things going on.
Like I said, it'll be a lot easier once there's some kind of concrete info
Like an
that you can.
estimate, yeah. We'll figure it
I
out though.
I would get that as soon as you can, but once you do that,
Yeah,
I think you're good to go.
yeah, I'll do that.
It's a lot easier for people to support something like that too when they
Yeah,
can physically see how close you are to a goal or something like that. So I know people donated blind to the first one, myself included, obviously, but it's a
yeah.
little easier if people know. So that's a good first step.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So one, I think a couple more things to talk about. Then we get into the questions. And everything is how long have we been up for? I'm not gonna. Nice, about an hour. Cool. So, Capcom Pro Tour started. I didn't know that. I didn't know that it started,
Yeah.
but I I've been playing a lot of Street Fighter 5 lately. Been watching a lot of DVDs. Is that tournament, even though it was online, was the sickest fucking. It was crazy, dude. That top 8 was insane. The top 16 was insane. The top 32 was insane.
It's like it's a bracket that you would make like saying who do I want to win,
right?
and then they all made top 8
Because
basically. That
because
shit was pretty cool.
because when you
I
think,
hate that game, and I think that was really
no.
cool.
So yeah. So when you think about it too, it's like a lot of the players. So you get all the OG players that are still good, and then a lot of those players that were also in it were like the disciples of these guys. Like the Colin guy, the Colleen player was like Momochi's like kid. You know what I mean? Not kid, but he played with him and shit. It was just
Yeah, people that they have been training up for a while. So I think
yeah.
that's really cool.
And all the matches were sick, dude. Fucking man, Mago, dude. I was watching that. Me and Diotto were like, I was restreaming it, and we were
Mago's so
watching a
tight.
rerun, dude. We didn't even know, man, but we were just so hyped watching the matches, dude.
Mago, that guy put the Grand Blue scene on his back in
Oh,
Japan.
yeah.
That shit was fucking crazy, dude. That guy did so much for that game. It's a damn shame. We say it every time. It's a shame how that game ended up, but that guy did so much work for that game.
And that guy did so much work. He fucked Tokido up, dude. And then the Momochi.
That's not a result I would ever have expected, which is another cool thing
all
about
the
this.
matches were so cool. That Cammy costume was super cool, man. Like that made it's like I always say it, like me and Joe always fuck around when we at Evo. It's like, damn, dude, like for for one day people cared about Street Fighter 5, and then everyone's gonna go home the next day and just hate the game again. But no, that top 8 was sick. Or that tournament in general was sick. So there was like 511 players, and there was like 4 pools of like 100 something people. You know what I mean? And then I don't know if you know how Smash GG works. If you click on like the pools, it'll say pool 1, 2, 3, 4, and it'll say like 8 names plus 100 people. And like each pool, the 8 names they showed were all fucking murderers. Like these are the people. So there's 8 names, 4 pools, and each of those pools could have been like top 8 results. You know what I mean? Like that's how fucking crazy it was. And then I wanted so bad, like we're like like I said, me and Ryan didn't know we were watching reruns, dude, because it was like 5 in the morning when we were watching it and shit. And then like we're waiting for Daigo's match because like we wanted Daigo to win his next 2 so he can get in the top 8. Because we wanted like Mago, Tokido, and Daigo to all be in top 8, which they were, dude. And they almost got yeah. And it could have been a possibility since they met each other. If Daigo would have like won his like streak in losers, he could have got like top 3. You know what I mean? And they could have all been in top 3. I don't know. That's just something I was just smiling. I just remember the picture of like Mago in the Hawaiian shorts, the board shorts, and like
Guy's so tight,
yeah.
dude.
That guy is, and then it's just so funny too because before before COVID, you know what I mean? Like people were always like, "When's Mago gonna win?" Everyone, like, even the players were just like kind of like talking shit and cheering when he
people
won the.
People clown on Mago a lot,
No,
dude.
he's good, dude.
They were pointing at him and laughing at him when Richard fucked him up, dude. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, fucking Bonchan
Fudo
and
Fudo,
dude.
they were just pointing at him and laughing while he was just losing, dude.
The
I was
best
like,
part
damn.
about it is that if Richard lost, we'd be laughing at him like Fudo and them, dude. Like it was just
It's exactly the same shit that we would be doing. That's why it was so funny.
Maybe me and you are just Fudo and fucking Bonchan, dude. We're just like the American. That shit was funny, dude. We're like right behind him the whole time watching the match, dude.
That shit was really funny. That was a good tournament.
No, that was SCR, right? At or Ontario, right?
Yeah.
That's when fucking Camium was beat Mark Teddy, I think, dude. That was a sick, and that's how I when I finally realized how buff Mark Tamashiro was, man. He was wearing that tank top. I was like, this guy's ripped as fuck, man.
Yeah, he's I guess in pretty good shape, dude.
I never, because he's always wearing like sweaters, dude. And I was like, dude, this guy is fucking shredded, bro. This shit was funny. yeah, so that happened. So I don't know what they're gonna do. Maybe so what I am wondering is that because fucking that shit was a disaster last year. That was so bad. So I'm wondering if they're just gonna do where now people are getting vaccinated. Now we're in a right direction in a way that they're gonna do what Kumite is doing, or I mean not Kumite, but they're gonna all the qualifiers are gonna meet up somewhere. Probably gonna be Japan. I don't know where, but I mean I it has to be right.
It's tough to say what they're gonna actually do. There's still a lot of time to do stuff also, so I don't really know. But
Yeah,
the
because
vaccination rollout stuff in Japan has been a little questionable, but I mean, whatever, man.
yeah, because Japan hasn't been doing, from what I'm hearing from my grandma and watching the news, is that they're not doing that well either, kind of, because they're
Nope.
still going crazy out there too. But
They just had a second lockdown pretty recently.
two, yeah,
That's kind of affecting the Guilty Gear location tests and stuff. They had to limit it and make sure people don't travel to it and stuff like that. So
yeah, that's
it's
so,
kind of rough there right
yeah. I
now.
think them and India got hit with another second fucking like
India
India got
is
hit big.
a
It's a
nightmare.
mess, dude.
All the
Yeah.
people that we know from my mom's side of the family that are over there say
Oh
it's
wow.
just terrible. Yeah, they say it's horrible.
Yeah, that sucks, man. And well, hopefully they're chilling, man.
It's still a very real thing, man. Just
Of
because we're
course.
making some progress slowly here,
Oh
it's
man,
still a
no, there's
nightmare
some
in
countries
a
that
lot
are
of
just
places.
like, even like, oh, no one came for their vaccinations, well, we'll just throw them all away, man. It's like, holy shit, dude. Or some people not even getting them when they're supposed to get them. So
Yep.
just, yeah, just because we're getting them doesn't mean we're like a fucking grain in the sand, you know, or whatever, you know what I mean? Like we're on the beach. It's just so crazy, man. Like, yeah, we're one person like out of like every, you know, it's just like when people, I don't know, fucking people, we're stupid, man. People are stupid. Anyway,
Yes.
but yeah, so CPT, I'm looking forward to it, man. That shit was cool. And then the new
As
character,
much as I don't like the game, there that event was really cool.
yeah.
It was a good thing to watch, I think.
And also what I like is too is I'm really liking the characters coming out. I mean, Rose came out. They announced the, or no, Akira, Oro. Um, was there one more? Am I missing one? Rose, Akira,
There's one
Oro.
that, if I'm not mistaken, hasn't been announced yet.
Yeah, I know, yeah, that's the fifth one. There's five of them, right? Who am I missing? I know you guys probably know. What was Gil? No, Gil wasn't part of that.
You're absolutely asking the wrong guy.
Rose, Oro, Dan.
And
No,
there you go.
Dan, Rose, Oro, and Akira. And
And X character.
they're all looking cool. And 12,
I just
11.
wish that they would have taken this design approach to the characters from the beginning, but I mean,
Do you
it's cool
think
that people are getting it now.
do you think it was Ono's fault? That a lot of people are saying because that he's gone now, like we finally get characters like this.
It's more than likely probably a lot of people's fault. I don't know if you can really pin it on one person like that.
Yeah.
It's probably a coincidence that it's getting better now, and also they're taking more risk towards the end of the game. I mean, you saw it with Tekken also.
What if the
Every
Riot
DLC
game is the
character
best
so
game?
far has just been fucking ridiculous. And, like, imagine if they would have came out in the beginning, people would have been probably pissed. So I think the further along you get in a game's lifespan, the more risks you're willing to take. So I think it's a bunch of coincidences, but I'm sure that he and others did have some kind of hand in it.
Yeah, because I'm liking. It's looking good, man. And I like they're like getting a little wacky with it, man. I like how like Daigo comes out in like Heroes. I don't know what that is yet, but I so when
It looks really cool though, and like I said, I wish that this attention to detail would have been present from the beginning. I think it would have done a lot for the game. But I mean, the people that are playing it now, I mean, it's good for them.
yeah,
So
for some reason I think I really have a strong feeling. I don't know why, and I don't. I feel like the fifth character is gonna be Sea Viper. I don't know why I feel that way, but
there's been a lot of people's stories and stuff like that. There's a lot of art of her that already exists, so
I really feel like she should be in
not a
it.
far cry.
And then if Dre said it best, dude, he hopes that if no one, when they make part six, none of the new characters from five are in part six. And I was like, God damn it, dude.
Uh,
I know he was joking when he was saying that, but that shit was funny to me, man.
I
But
think
then
if anybody had a chance, it would be
Nikali,
no. I think like Rashid or G would be. If anybody makes it, I think those two. I think those are some of the more successful character designs they've done.
because you got to think,
Cali was just a absolute waste in the story, and I don't think he's that unique. I don't think he could ever make it into another game. I've been wrong before, but yeah, I think if anybody's gonna make it, Rashid is a pretty good bet, and I think G is a pretty good bet. That's it. That's an interesting question, though.
that's a lot of trash in characters. What I'm thinking too. Like, I mean, I know people like Ed and people like Falk now. I mean,
Hulk,
they're all playable.
Ed,
They're all
like
playable now. But I mean, it's just like,
Abigail. None of these characters
dude,
should ever
Abigail's such a
be.
shit
They should
garbage
never
character.
be in another game ever again. Like none of those characters should have even been made in the first place. They're fucking trash.
Do you
I think
think
Laura's a pretty awful character too.
Do you think the original 8 will always have a place in Street Fighter, or is it 8 or 6? It's 8, right?
8.
The World War. Do you think the original 8 will always have a place in Street Fighter?
If they can continue to make them interesting like they have, sure. Like, look at Dawson's redesign. Like, if everybody could get a redesign like that every game, something like that, I think that would be totally fine. But if they're gonna keep him stagnant the whole time, no, give me somebody new. But
Got it.
I think it's possible.
Got it. Um, hmm. Yeah, so I think
Maybe Minot too. I guess people really like her because she's an e-thought, so that's fine. Maybe
so
she can make it a game.
people were saying that they were wondering why Rose didn't have like these moves, and then they're saying that because Minot had them, and they didn't want two of the same character in the game.
Yeah,
so
why would you design
so why would you do that?
characters? Yeah. I mean, you could.
Okay, so I'm pretty much done. Well, so yeah, so TTF online tomorrow. Friday is for sure Street Fighter 5, so make sure you guys sign up for that. Let me see how many people we got going on. So we have Street Fighter 5 going on, and then we have Tekken 7 and on Saturday, and then we have Sunday will be Guilty Gear, and like always on Street Fighter, I'll be me and Vince commentating, and then on Saturday it'll be me and Leo Meyer. And Jacob said he was down again Sunday. If everyone's down, it would be Jacob and Vince again. And that shit
Friday and Sunday
was fucking easy as shit, dude. Just worrying about the tournament and just like once in a while popping in, feel like Art when he comes in about make sure you check out the after regional. You know what I mean? Like
make sure to blow up the match, Reno.
It was so like it was great, dude. So hopefully.
I'll be there unless something explodes in the house, man. Okay. That's all I can say.
So right now for Street Fighter 5, we have 7 people, not bad. And shout out to all the people that have been still coming in too. Like a lot of people that I thought that were like just fake people not gonna show up, but like so like the homie like Drooler and then the Ken, the Ed guy, like those guys are sick, dude.
Consistency. Oh yeah, Friday Mortal Kombat's coming out. Everybody should go watch that.
If midnight we can did you hear that? So apparently they're saying that if it's the first one's is good, it's like successful, they sign them for 4 more.
So I hope it's good. I hope it's successful.
There's gonna be 4 more, dude. Yeah. So far we have Dank, Jesse, Drooler, Ouija, some new guy I don't know, the Kendrick Beast, and we have the homie Murder Cleese for Street Fighter. I'm pretty sure tomorrow that'll change. Tekken we have 11. We have Soulbreaker, Armaku, Cool Justin, G-Tech, Leo Meyer, K Ferner, the homie Sam, Jinzo, Pantera. Dude, okay. So this guy,
that's a sick.
I don't mind this guy because I know he's a real player. The homie El Negro, but I don't think he's from like the West Coast, man. I'm pretty sure this guy is not from the West Coast. If you guys don't know, this guy is he was like a well-known player in, I think he had a good he's a good Master Raven player, and he had a good True Ogre team, yes. I think. But I don't think he's from.
I just don't know, so I can't say.
Yeah. Well, I'll figure it out, dude, because I don't want to be a douchebag, but I don't feel like he's from
like rules do exist for a reason.
They do, man. And Mayo, dude. And then for Guilty Gear, unfortunately,
Lord Mayo, dude.
We only have 2.
That guy's the Pokemon Snap Lord, dude. Did you guys know that? He's putting the Pokemon Snap scene on his back, dude. I think that's pretty cool.
I missed the name. I don't know if you're joking, but the homie El Negro, yeah, he's a really good El Negro. Yeah, he's really good, man. He got like I think he made it to one of the Tekken World Tours also. And the homie Chili Sprout, damn, Endless, Sam, he played Guilty Gear. That's what's up. And Jacob, hell yeah, dude. But yeah, and
if Toki hasn't entered yet, hopefully I'm sure he'll be there.
Will he? I was joking. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he will.
He's the only guy that didn't say the phrase that pays, but it's okay. We'll give him a break this time.
So yeah, that's happening. They'll all be streamed. I don't think there's nothing else to talk about, so we can get into the questions. I think we talked about everything that I want to talk about. KOF, Bert.
It's tough to talk about that game without knowing any real information about it. The character reveals and stuff are cool, but
I don't know who that girl was, but that was pretty cool.
I could be excited about is a release date or some kind of playable thing that we can do. So news like that is something that's worth talking about to me. Characters are really not. So
yeah, it's trying to get in. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, with that said, let's get into our questions. Unless you guys have anything you want to talk about. MK movie, yeah, tomorrow, hell yeah, dude. I'll save for that, my bitch calling, because man, that shit sucks. Anyway, so Apex, aka Gil, how are the negotiations for the Tecate sponsorship coming along? Nah, not looking too good, man. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
We'll get him someday,
We'll
man.
get him someday, dude. What, Pimbot? What will you do when you find the guy that said fuck TTF on Twitter? I will have sex with that guy because it's you.
I'll pay him. Yeah.
Doritos, Locos, Tacos. I believe that's the homie SRK Killer. How many 40s can you drink in one night? I think I've drank in 3 or 4.
I've seen you drink 3 before.
But I honestly, if you're asking, because I know you said that when you're moving back to ST, if this is who I think it is, and I know you said you want to drop a 40 off, but sadly, I mean, I was drinking the game, but I cut down on beer in a way because I'm trying to lose weight. But I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I think 3 or 4. Where's Will? I don't know. Sadly, I didn't ask Will, and he's been like,
I know he's been working.
So why
we kind of ended quickly this time. He might have been able to make it. And if we start earlier, it's probably more of a possibility too.
Yeah, that's very true. So that's why I want to start earlier, Bert. Where's Will? Yes, that's it. Why is your username Fast Hands Cody? I don't know, man.
Sometimes that's just what your name is, man.
I remember some I don't know. Oh, you know what? Okay, so SRK was so I made my SRK account first, was unprotectedSEX, and I was like, all right, I don't know how I got away with that. And then when I made Tekazaibatsu came up, I tried to use unprotectedSEX, and then it didn't let me. So then I was just trying to think of a name, and I remember, because I didn't want to put like Code Man or something, you know what I mean, whatever. So I was trying to think of a clever name, actually. Or Sexual Banana. And I remember when I was little, like, because I don't know if you guys know the lore of why I'm named Cody, is because my grandpa, my dad's dad, was like from what I heard, it was like a really big a Western fan. And if you guys know who Buffalo Bill is, his real name was Cody. And then my grandpa would always call me Fast Hands, because he said he was like the fastest guy in the West. So I was like, all right, I'll just use that shit. So I mean, that's where it is. Or if you want to do like a masturbating joke, you can do that too. So I'm up for, but yeah, Buffalo Bob, yeah. Shao Kahn, dude, from Joker.
It was Shao Kahn, dude.
Oh, dude, what is your favorite type of wrestling match? I always like the hardcore matches, like Al Snow and like Mankind and shit when I was little, because you're little and you want to see people just get killed and murdered and stuff. And also when I was little, I liked the bikini matches, with Sable and all of them,
for obvious
reasons. But I would say hardcore matches are probably my favorite. Vince?
It's a tough one between Royal Rumbles and just anything involving tables. Seeing tables get snapped in half is like the tightest shit in the world to me.
Hardcore matches, but any pinfall. The ones where like they're going out to the parking lot or like to like the fucking like gas station across the street. You know what I mean? Like those.
Yeah, just shit that like is real ridiculous. Anything that like that is stuff that will get me, man. It's like real serious matches and stuff. They're cool and all, but I like the wacky shit, dude.
Yeah.
But so yeah. Royal Rumbles, because there's a high likelihood of that happening, and table matches, high likelihood of something wacky happening for the same reasons.
When is Cody getting his COVID shot? I already got my COVID shots, or I got one. I'm not really the one to talk about on posting pictures. I was gonna post a Subway stamp card and say, "Am I doing it right?" But I got my first shot because I'm fat, and then I'm just waiting for the next one. My cat really wants to get in.
Your cat really wants to get in, man. I'd let my cat in earlier before this starts, otherwise it's gonna be a disaster. He's not coming back, dude. He's gone forever.
Which way do the fans go?
Shout outs to being fat. Thanks, Joseph. How did you know?
Which way do the fans go? Where are the real brackets?
Those are very good questions. Hopefully somebody can figure that out.
Rip the ET channel? Yeah, they'll come back one day.
It's not a question, but I agree. It had to go for the greater.
I don't know how that happened when I did that, but I remember. Shout out to that.
That was really cool. That was
and I'm just glad it was like not like a like a naked picture, but man,
you got pretty lucky considering.
What is her name? It's like starts with an S. She's gonna be in my heart right now. I don't remember her name.
Yeah, Henry.
No, it's not Senry. It's like the bigger word, the other. What the fuck is her name? Damn it, dude. Oh.
Good question. And where will the Leo Meyer security station be? Ideally in the front, I think that's a good place to start. Maybe the Japanese room will be clean.
I don't remember her name. But anyway, none of this matters. It's not Senry.
Yeah, it is, dude.
She has 2 accounts. It's pretty funny.
2?
It's
Why?
like so like she has like
Is it an art account or something?
she has like a she her account and a he him account where she does
That's
like all
tight,
the
dude.
dude cosplay. Yeah, it's pretty.
So I'm sure you're following the guy one, right?
I'm following both of them.
Gotta drop that girl one, dude.
Nah, I'm good,
Gotta give it time.
man. Dude, my OnlyFans account's looking pretty like it's getting kind of crazy. The ratioing is that shit
Say
is.
no more, man. I got you.
Oh, I see you, Jason. My bad. I was a honest mistake. Honestly, I'm not gonna fucking sit here and lie. But Negro, El Negro. Yeah, that guy's really good, man.
Thanks, Jake.
But the fuck. So yeah, what the fuck were we talking? Oh, we're in the questions. Yeah, I gotta figure out that
We
girl's
are.
name. Yeah,
There wasn't much this time, but I mean, there really is not a lot going on. Not a lot to talk about, so it's fair enough. Unless anybody has something else they want to put in there.
I'm not gonna find this girl.
It's Senri.
It's not Senri. I'm gonna find this girl. What's the question? What did Leomar say? He said the real bracket and then
Where will the Leomar security station be?
probably the front, if that's the thing.
Yeah,
You know what? What I still want to do though is I want to, but then it's a noise complaint when it happens too. It's just the side entrance, the side of the house. I want to do that again, but it's just that
it's mostly clean still, right?
It's clean. I'm the weed just like it's like I mean Shet grew. Oh no, I think I got this. Can you hear me, Vince? Vince froze. Fuck. Vince, are you there?
I'm here.
My internet died. I think my internet just crashed.
Are we back, dude? I can
back.
see my face, dude.
Okay, I think we're back.
If you're here, blink twice.
Okay. I don't want
We're back.
Yeah, we're back. Fuck. Yeah. No, I mean it's there's like no trash. It's just like grass and shit. You know what I mean?
So it's like I said, it's mostly clean.
Yeah.
That's a good start.
All right. So I think we're done. Oh, Myanmar, and one is TTF Lunch Games, dude.
Maybe someday I'll boot that game up. Man.
It's gonna be if you're real about it, I think the backyard is first thing is it's gonna be a Makara pit because a lot of the waifus are like being thrown around, you know, so it's gonna be bad, dude.
It's gonna be a shame when I have to kill Jacob, dude, but I have to do it. I'm sorry.
If you guys don't know what the Makara pit is, man, it's gonna happen in the backyard one day. That shit. That's the one thing I'm looking forward to is the Makara pit in the backyard.
I'll see you guys there, man.
And never forget, Gul'dan cheated, man.
I will fight all 8 people in one night, dude. If I die, I die.
All right, so I think we're done. We will get into our. Oh, and no, I'm sorry, we're not done yet. I just want to say also one locals is also Glizzy Wednesdays. Permanent name Jacob's tournament. I believe today was Melty Blood.
Today was Melty Blood.
Today was Melty Blood. And then every Wednesday is KI on Mike's channel. Vince and Mike will usually commentate that. And then on Jacob's channel, it's Guilty Gear. And then next Thursday, I believe, is Skullgirls. So the weekly is Guilty Gear and KI, and then on Thursdays, Skullgirls and Melty Blood switch around.
Yep, they trade off everything.
And then I don't know if Dragon Ball monthly is still a thing.
It's supposed to be a monthly.
So they also do Dragon Ball monthlies too. So I don't know if Jacob's in here, but I would link his channel and his. But yeah, Glizzy has they have a Twitter, they have everything, they have a Discord and everything. So you should most definitely check that out too. But yeah, that's all I can think of. Nothing. I mean, hopefully next month we have more to talk about and you guys have more questions. Better questions. I'm just joking.
That was pretty good questions today, but yeah, questions and answers are usually the best segment. But it's hard to ask questions. But if you are paying attention to fighting games right now, keep your eye on the Guilty Gear Strive location test. I haven't heard many changes from the beta to then, but keep your eyes peeled. Maybe something cool will come out of it until we get more gameplay next month at Red Bull.
Strider Scribe. All right.
Yes.
All right.
I'm gonna pretend like I don't know who that is.
Dude, I think that's the next big OF purchase, dude. Because I just wanna. She
you gotta know.
Not
right?
only big, but she just looks tall, dude. You know what I mean? Like she just, yeah.
Assuming I know who that is,
it's bad.
Of course.
Okay. Anyway, so we're gonna do our pitch callings, our hot or nots, and I want Vince. We'll start you off.
Let's see. Hot or not, dude, is whoever this new girl is at Jack in the Box, dude. She's really really loud at the drive-through, and I love her for it, man. She always gets my order correct. She's always yelling at me, so I don't have to like say what or huh, because I'm wearing a mask, she's wearing a mask. There's a barrier, like all that. Whoever she is, dude, I don't know her name, but she's the hot or not. She knows who she is. Bitch calling. Mm, nobody's really a bitch, but I want to reiterate. Try not to worry about so many things going on in the greater FGC, and try to worry more about your local scene if you can. Just as a reminder, not calling anybody specific out, but I'm sure they know who they are. Just kind of keep that in mind. And Ebony Goddess of the Week, legitimate film actress, Anna Fox. Check her videos out today, man. You will not be disappointed. And yeah, you have the floor.
All right, so my hot or okay, I have two hot or nots. So now that I found her, but my first hot or not is the random Brewers girl at the Padre game. I went to a Padre game, and then there was like one person rooting for the Brewers, and it was like some chick, and she was PQ, and it was so funny, dude. And then she was just popping off because they fucked the Padres up, man. But I mean, everyone's a good sport about it, she was all like, all the kids are all sad and heartbroken, and she was like fucking with them, like in a friendly way. It was pretty funny. But I don't know about these shorts though, but like I like the cutoffs where like the pockets, the inside linings of the pockets are popping out. Those shorts will always be my favorite. Shout out to like the Veronica Rodriguez bang bus scene, but that girl, and then Strider Scribe, whoever she is,
Whoever she is.
To me, she looks like a very tall woman, a big woman. She's big in general, and I bet she smells good too. If you know what Steven Universe is, you know what the song I'm talking about, because I feel like it's just like there. But there she is. And she has like those tired eyes. Shout outs to the tired eyes, man. The sleepy eyes, the frog mom eyes. They know, dude. They know who they are. I know, man. And then my bitch calling is I'm trying to think of anything funny that happened at the Padre game, but yeah, the Padres. No, my bitch calling is just like people that spoil. Well, I mean, I'm one of them. I guess
it's a good picture.
I'm a bitch, so I guess my bitch calling is also towards me too. Is that people that spoil like shit? As in, I'm really excited for the Mortal Kombat movie, but people they're already like posting shit on YouTube, and it's like. I know like the company itself posted the 7 minutes of the beginning of the movie. I haven't watched it yet, but those people are like just posting random clips on like YouTube and shit. Just like it's crazy. It's just crazy. It sucks. I remember like when Devil May Cry 5 came out, and then I was like super into it. I was excited. I was like, I didn't know nothing about it. And then I went on YouTube and fucking it got spoiled, and I was like so sad.
Yeah, that was definitely some fucked up shit.
Like man. I knew that I knew that character was gonna be there. Like I didn't watch the video, but then it just sucked because there's still like a possibility that he couldn't have shown up. But knowing that he was gonna show up, like, because if you play Devil May Cry 5, fuck it.
You should know. Yeah.
You should know.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, Virgil's in the game, Bert. No, but his intro in the game, it was like the sickest. Like they call him the Alpha and the Omega, and then like, he showed up, and then Dante knew he fucked up, and it's like, damn, like it just got real, man. It's like the sickest thing, dude. I've been spoiled of One Piece, but yeah, I mean, I always feel One Piece too. That's why I say I'm a bitch too, man. Because I'm always, if there's like a sick panel, I'll do my best to delete all the text and font, but some of those panels are just too sick, man. And if you follow other like the homie Archer, that guy.
I gotta wake up early and read that shit on Sundays. That's all I gotta say about that. It's gotta be the first thing I do when I wake up. Otherwise, it's I'm gonna get fucking spoiled to death.
Yeah, Archer, that guy's.
I don't blame him. He does wait until the official scans come out, but I just wish he would not do it at like 8 a.m.
Yeah, but I mean, that's not his fault that he lives like fucking.
Yeah, it's like I said. I understand it's not his fault, but fuck, man. Like at least let me sleep.
Dude, that shit's like it's I don't know if you noticed that shit's getting so popular. It's been trending like number like top 5 like on Twitter too. Like Zoro's been the number been trending like the top
for a few
the
weeks
last
now.
2 weeks. Yeah, for like obvious reasons. Man, and then shout out to One Piece. Dude, and then I started reading Jujutsu Kaisen, and they're on a 2 week break now too. Holy shit, man! Damn, breaks suck, man. When shit's going like really good, breaks suck dick, man. But
Yeah,
you
the
have
My Hero
to.
Academia breaks have been tough to deal with, man. The last arc and the last few chapters have been very good. So thank God I'm getting a chapter this week.
Yeah, and then sad too was that I heard that the illustrator or the art the I forgot who it was, the guy that did the like the I think he was the illustrator, or he was like the guy that did like the worked on the anime, the Naruto guy. He passed, but he also worked on Beck, Mongolian Beef
Yes,
Chop, if you know what that is. And
Rulien, Top Squad.
I
Yeah,
really like that, and I didn't know that he worked on it, so that really kind of made me even more
yes, he did.
sad. Yeah, so damn, that was unfortunate. But yeah, that's all I can talk about. So I mean, I'm glad I hope you guys any dying breed. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about before we leave? I feel like we talked a lot of nonsense and
We talked about as much things as we really could, considering. Yeah, stay tuned for Red Bull next month. Stay tuned for the Guilty Gear location test, man, and hope that we get another beta soon, because the game's coming out in June, so they kind of got to do the beta within the next month if they're gonna do something.
okay. Leo Marcy asked a question.
Yeah, the My Hero Academia cards will come out someday, dude. I just don't know when. I
What
hope sometime soon.
what did you guys think of the Hibiki trailer? I didn't watch it, so
We talked about that a little bit earlier,
yeah.
but it's cool. I just wish I could play the game. That's the main thing. It's cool that, like I said, I'll just say it again. It's cool that they're still getting content and they're still doing stuff with the game. I just wish that I could actually play it. It was a very cool trailer, very cool character ad, but not much else to say. I can't play the game, so it kind of sucks.
There you have it. There you have it.
Did you see Avery's pop off?
Oh, dude.
I try not to get involved with things like that, so I have not. I can't.
So I guess we can. I do another bitch calling. You know, it's like a friendly bitch calling. I'm gonna bitch call Avery. It's a friendly bitch calling only because I just like I was happy that he won. It's so funny because if you're on Twitter, like Speed Kicks is like, please don't let this guy win. But watching Avery's Twitch, Speed Kicks was coaching him the whole time, dude. Like it was so badass, dude. And after Speed Kicks said something, like Avery just won because he was right. Like you know what I mean. But you know, and when he won, he's like, "You let me win." I hate when people do that. It's like I suck, blah blah. Like I always do that too. But it's just like, man, like I know you're probably just fucking trolling and joking, but it's like, dude,
Yeah,
like,
don't be that guy. Nobody gives a fuck.
you're good, man. Like, you're good, dude. Like, come on,
From
man.
watching people over the years do that over and over again, believe me, no one cares. Everybody knows what you're doing, and nobody gives a shit. But congratulations on the win, and Avery said, "Hey, what's up, dude? When I went to go buy Digimon cards at Potts, dude, he was there for the
Dude, did
Dragon
he
Ball
really?
tournament,
Dude, I have
and
been
we,
playing a lot of
yeah,
Dragon Ball, dude.
and we shot the shit, dude. It was a very pleasant experience, man. That guy, I'll have that guy's back for a lot of things, but
That shit's
everybody
funny.
knows what you're doing, and nobody cares.
Yeah. All right, man.
And thanks for saying hi.
So if anything, I bought Monster Hunter. I'm not gonna. I said I was gonna play it tonight and stream it, but I had to set up my capture card, and I don't want to do that right now. So tomorrow in the morning, I'll probably play it a little bit. I'll probably play it some tonight, but I am gonna probably play Apex after the podcast. But yeah, Vince, thank you. Like always, see you tomorrow. I'm excited for tomorrow.
Me too. It's gonna be a good one, I think.
Matcherino guys, please. There's like 32 of you guys. Please use the Matcherino codes, man. Like it's free money. It's insane. It's all there. It's in the Discord. SoCal map. All that shit, dude. Just fucking please, please, please. Just use it, man. Just use it. Doritos local. I can't find it. But yeah, I'm done. Vince, like always, like I said, thank you. I'll be back later, like in 30 minutes or so. But yeah, Vince, I appreciate you, and you have a good night. You guys all have a good night, and
a good one, man. I can't wait to see the matches tomorrow. It's gonna be good.
It should be fun. All right, guys, you guys have a good night.
GG's.